Hi everybody, it's the 7th of February 2024 and update 28.1 has just gone live for PUBG on PC anyway, and it will be coming to console on February the 15th, so in a week or so's time. Now, it's not a massive update. I'll put a link to the patch notes in the description below this video, and there's a little video you can watch as well. If we scroll down, we can see that the GS9 has had a little bit of a balance, a little bit less damage, a little bit more recoil. Shotguns, S1897, the spread has gone up a little bit, and it takes a little bit longer to pump it as well. The S686 shotgun, spread again increased. The DBS, the spread has been increased. The time has been increased. Rate of fire has been slowed down. And the choke attached for all of those has been has gone from 30% to 13%. Interesting. So let's see what the devs have got to say. The GS9 was initially designed to diversify the current assault rifle and DMR gunplay meta, aiming to improve its versatility through balanced damage output and refined recoil control. Thus, the GS9 distinguished itself as a formidable weapon, achieving the highest kill ratio among its peers and emerging as a compelling new option. Yet, its notable average win rate of 56% in clashes with assault rifles signals the need for rebalancing, especially to moderate its overperformance in mid to long range combats. While efforts have been made to tune its damage and recoil, its excellence in close quarters confrontations and player friendliness will sustain. And looking ahead to 2024, we'd like to enhance the functionality of less favoured weapons, so let us know your thoughts, starting with the GS9, to help us shape SMG's future. So basically saying the GS9 was outperforming assault rifles, so they've made it not quite as good at range. Similarly, shotguns ran through thorough assessments via in-game analytics and ongoing player feedback, verifying their potent damage capacity at extended ranges. Although designed to excel in close quarters combat, we decided to rebalance buckshot spread, bullet size and choke performance to moderate their impact in medium to long range encounters. This adjustment aims to restrict their effective range but maintain their position as a formidable option within 10 meters. Additionally, for the S1897 and DBS, we fine-tune the pump action timing and rate of fire, scaling down their effectiveness in scenarios involving multiple opponents. The DBS in particular has demonstrated a considerable win rate of 59.7% against ARs and 59.5% against SMGs. These changes are intended to align it more closely with other fellow shotguns. So basically, they've made the GS9 less effective at range and the shotguns less effective at range as well. So now on Rondo, we have we have the Pico bus, introducing PUBG's first electric vehicle. Ride the new 6-seater Pico bus and discover the unique charm of electric vehicles as you hit the roads of Rondo. Unlike other vehicles, the Pico bus is battery powered and offers superior acceleration. It has a health of 1800. Its maximum speed is 114 kilometers an hour, and you can boost it up to 127. Boost provides excellent initial acceleration but significantly drains the battery. Maximum speed when going backwards, 40 km an hour. Regenerative braking comes into play when the forward reverse keys are released. During regenerative braking, the battery will be slightly charged. Exclusive sound for electronic vehicles has been added, chargeable only at the charging station, world spawns only in Rondo. It'd be interesting if it's quieter, so you'll be able to creep up on enemies a little bit better. The charging station. Electronic vehicles can be charged at the charging station. Charging stations have been added to the Neox factory and test track. Charging method and charging time are the same as those of the fuel pump, so not like real life. Does not cause physical damage when destroyed. In the market, 2 healing items have been added, the first aid drink and the energy drink. The available quantity for particular purchasable items has been changed from 4 to 2. The purchase price of particular items has been increased. The selling price has been reduced. Weapons dealer removed the vector and added new weapons. Pilar UAZ to enhance defensive capabilities while adjusting the overall balance. We've broadened the bulletproof coverage and moderately reduced its health. Emergency cover flare weight increased from 15 to 23. Inventory. Looted Battle Royale coins and gold bars will be sorted after healing and boost items. Weather. To reduce player fatigue and distraction. I love that. I think PUBG is the only game that uses that term. Player fatigue and distraction. In other words, frustration. annoyance, brightness and overall shadows of the sunset weather have been adjusted, so it's less dark. Mini-map. Terrain colour and outlines have been adjusted for better visibility. Spawn changes. The number of spawns for the blue chip transmitter have been slightly decreased. The number of spawns for the emergency cover flare have been significantly decreased. Removed a few doors in some buildings. The following features apply to all modes. Vaulting. Explore new ways to jump, strengthen teamwork, and have a bit more fun with our new vaulting feature. You can now vault vehicles with a few exceptions. Available when the vehicle is moving at 5 km or less, regardless of whether the engine is running or not. Co-op Climb. The new cooperative vaulting feature will help you reach great heights, allowing to lend a hand to pull up your teammate. Oh, right. Okay. So you can go up to somewhere higher, give your vault your teammate up, and then they can pull you up with their hand. With update 28.1, the devs say that they're introducing a new vaulting feature to add more action to the game. While experienced players have their own ways of vaulting vehicles, we're making vehicle vaulting even more accessible to allow for more realistic and natural play with less unnecessary movement. We're also introducing a 2-player co-op climb for a whole new experience, paving the way for stronger teamwork and new strategies. 3-wheeled motorbikes have been removed from all maps due to notably low usage. In their stead, we've adjusted the spawn rates of vehicles that seem... See, that's a shame, I think. Yeah, so people don't use the motorbike with sidecar because they're likely to fall over. But they were fun things to have. And it was the sort of thing where if something's there and that's all you've got to use it. That's the whole point, isn't it, with some of these things? You might not want to use a speedboat, but it's there. You might not want to use a motorbike with sidecar, but it's there, so you've got to. You might not want to use the mountain bike, but it's there, so that's what you've got to use. An upgrade is made to one of our classic items, the gas can, to help it more into a more dandy tool. Vehicles can now be refueled from outside using the gas can. Grip the gas can and use the limited interact key when near a vehicle to start refueling. Remove the automatic transfer of the gas can to the inventory when you enter a vehicle while it's equipped. Okay. Ranked play. I don't do ranked, so I'm not that interested. In the training mode, airboat has been removed, but they've added the food truck, Blanco, and Pico bus. Tutorial. The AI training mode provided to aid newer training players was not as effectively utilised as anticipated. Thus, the AI training mode has been removed. Wow, the associated tutorial missions have been updated accordingly. Wow. No. So I think what they're referring to is the ability to drop into a battle royale on Erangel when you're a new player and just fight against bots. And that was brilliant, I felt, for new players. Or for me, for example, when I was learning mouse and keyboard, or still am learning mouse and keyboard on PUBG PC. Because, I was used to playing controller. Wow. Yeah. Yes. Wow. Oh, that's a shame. I always wanted them to make it so the AI training mode you could play as many games as you wanted to. Because I quite liked it for learning mouse and keyboard. In fact, it was an excellent way of learning mouse and keyboard controls. Because it just didn't have the pressure of a public match. Oh, you do disappoint me, PUBG. Utility belt. We'd like to inform our players about the change coming in March to the removal of the utility belt. First off, our analysis revealed that many newcomers to PUBG often overlook the utility belt's benefits, making them unequip it. Oh, right. They say it interferes with their costume skins. We also conducted a survey that highlighted that the majority does not strongly object to utility belt's removal. All these are crucial in guiding our decision-making process. So in response to these insights and feedback, we've decided to remove the utility belt in March and integrate its capacity feature directly into the character's basic stats. Yeah. I mean, fair enough. Because everybody would just have it on, wouldn't they? But I guess it's really about the skins, isn't it? People are moaning that it makes the skins look a bit silly. Again, it's another thing that has been around since the birth of PUBG that they're taking out. Because it gave each character a certain look. But I can understand, we don't really need it, do we? Crafter pass, performance, bug fixes. And there we go. So, update 28.1. The link to the patch notes is in the description below this video. And obviously you can go over there and watch the video as well. And yeah, interesting. So we've got a new way to vault. A little bit shame about the training mode going. But there we go. the game moves on. What do you think though? Put your questions and comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe, and I will of course see you again soon.